good morning, good day, and good night wherever you may be. Hope everyone is doing well. Ataxia is an extremely difficult neurological disease, and most importantly, a disease that no one has heard about. Multiple times a week, I demonstrate different exercises that help with ataxia, but the number one question I get asked the most is, where should I begin? It really depends on how severe your condition is, but the exercises shown in this video are workouts from a physical aspect on where to start. This is Art Thomas, and I have acquired ataxia. Welcome back to Living with Ataxia. I was unable to film when I was in a wheelchair, but that doesn't mean you can't be active or exercise. If you have trouble getting out of a wheelchair, start with different body weight and resistance band exercises. Links are in the description. After this is done and you want to move to the next level, you can begin doing one of two things. Use a stationary bike or active squat stretches. I also did videos on these, link in the description. Me personally, I started with active squat stretches because for one, I was more familiar with it. Due to this is where I started when I shattered my femur, and two, I didn't have a stationary bike. It wasn't until I went to the gym and got some direction from my personal trainer when I started using the stationary bike. In my opinion, active squat stretches is another step towards walking. You know the old saying, you must walk before you run? Try and do active squat stretches as much as possible to keep active. As demonstrated, you can do this workout anywhere as long as you can hold on to something to help your balance. Before I was able to walk and was in a wheelchair, I started with this by holding onto a door frame in the house. With this workout, when you start to squat down, ensure your knees don't tuck in. Keep them outward. Also, at the bottom, go as far as you can to provide your body with a good stretch. Hopefully, it will give you a platform to your next challenge, which might be walking or standing on your own. Even if you don't think it's working, continue to do the exercise to keep your body and legs active. If it's possible, try the stationary bike. At the time of starting with the stationary bike, my tremors were very bad. The stationary bike helped reduce my tremors before any exercise. Another goal before walking is working on your core strength. I'll say it again, by having a strong core, it benefits one's balance. There are many core exercises that can be done. I'll put a link in the description to a few. You can also do abdomen exercises when sitting if getting on the floor is too much of a struggle. I know when I first was diagnosed with ataxia, I could not get on the floor because it was even harder to get off the floor. Getting down was hard, but getting up was even more difficult. Once your strength and balance have increased, you can start wall walking, meaning using the walls around you for assistance. It's very important to remember with all exercises that you don't want anything too easy and vice versa. If something is easy or too hard, you're not helping the nervous system. Take your time with everything and go at your own pace. Because ataxia is neurological, everything happens very slow, so don't rush anything. Patience is a virtue. Things are possible with ataxia, but much harder, so stay positive and keep pushing forward. It's so important to get this content out there because most people, including some doctors, do not know anything about ataxia. Ataxia is the number one disease that no one has heard about. Please help the channel out and bring awareness to ataxia, which is extremely rare, by pressing that like button, sharing this video, subscribing to the channel, and click that bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. It's all free, and thank you.